So, I'm here with another story time for you guys. This one is pretty funny, pretty entertaining. And also, a quick disclaimer, this story isn't to make anyone look bad or, anyone feel a type of way. It's just, it's just funny to me. If I could give my life a genre, it would definitely be a comedy. I think a lot of things that happen in my life are very funny. So this is one of those instances. I formed probably one of my top three rosters. Top three rosters as far as girls I record content with. Yeah, I call them the Avengers. Me and you might know her from my content. Her name is in the thumbnail. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But let's just call her N, right? So me and N, I go over there, typical day, I go over there, we record some content, cool, we get some food. Very, very normal, chill day. One of her friends hits her up and he's like, hey, do you want to be in this Smash or Pass video? Now, me personally, that's not my thing. That's not my type of content. I'm not gonna say I avoid it, but I've seen that type of content on YouTube. I've peeped it. It's just not my thing, not my style. But, I'm all about trying to improve my own content. I thought this would be a great opportunity to make some more content while recruiting. So I tell her, yeah, we can go. I tell her, definitely, we could go. We should definitely go. So we go. And on the way there, I'm telling her, I'm very upfront with my stable of women. Hey, we're going here to do this. This is where we currently are in terms of recording content. Like everything. You ask me a question, I'm gonna be very transparent. I'm not the type of dude that sells dreams. I'm very realistic with them. So, I told her we're going to look for another girl to record a video with. We're gonna put a threesome up there. I'm telling her, and she's like, okay, and she's seeming down with it. It's so funny because like the majority of women, and this is why you gotta really ask or really like see firsthand, the majority of women will just go with things and they won't really be, down for it. They won't really tell you until it kind of shows, on their face or shows, with their actions or whatever, or the time to do it comes. So she's like, yeah, I'm down. I'm like, okay, cool. So in my head, I'm thinking that's what we're about to do, because I'm not one of those guys that's testing you or trying to see if you're gonna act like, I'm dead serious. Like, this is what I mean. We're going to do this. So, we get there. It's in a kind of strange part of town. Not the best part of town, but we get there, and I'm just like, wow, it's a lot of people there. So, and it's a lot of women there. I mean, like it was a decent amount. So I'm like, okay, I came to the right place. And if someone has an OnlyFans, it would just make sense for them to be in a Smash or Pass video. Like, I just kind of go like, okay, Smash or Pass video, they most likely have an OnlyFans. Like, those girls there most likely do OnlyFans, right? Not all of them, but the majority. So when we get there, it's this figure, right? He looked like a Ninja Turtle. He looked like he just crawled out the sewer. I'm serious. I'm not joking. Like, if you've seen this dude, you would be like, oh, okay. You're right. This dude, he's making small talk with her, and we just on the sidelines because we're not in it. We're just watching the whole thing. I'm not really paying attention. But the dude is in the Smash or Pass video. He's in it. And it comes a point where he asks, yo, is that your boyfriend? Like, and he was talking to like her, asking like me, and he was like talking to like us, trying to see if we were, a thing. And she's like, no, I'm just like, I'm quiet as a mouse. I'm not really, that's not really my role. That's, do your thing. I'm not gonna block your blessings. Do your thing. He picks her in the Smasher Pass. He picks her up and walk around, and they take pictures. Now at this point, we not here for this. We are here to find another female to record content. And now you got me out here looking crazy. See, the thing is, I'm big on respect. I don't care what you do, right? I genuinely don't care what you do. Just don't try to put me in a position where I look crazy and you're gonna try to embarrass me. Even if you just got a girl on the roster, you still don't want to make her look crazy or anything. You still want to, keep it cool, play it cool. It's a certain way you do things, right? Everybody kind of looking at me, or I don't know if it was in my head, but it felt like people were looking at me like, oh my God, he just took that nigga. And she's like, oh, that's just my best friend or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm chilling. I'm trying to spot a new girl to, let in the fold to record some content. We over here talking. I'm like, which one of these girls are you feeling? So she tells me, she's like, really? All these was ugly. Now, if you know anything about women, women will try to do this thing. They will act like, they're attracted to girls or whatever. And I'm not saying, she did this or whatever, but I'm just saying from my perspective of what I've seen in women, a lot of women aren't really attracted to women like they think they are. They kind of look at women how men look at women. You get me? Like, a lot of women don't see themselves settling with another woman, but I've known women to want to have sex with other women and will have sex with other women, but then will like drop them like immediate. It's just like an act. It's like it has no meaning behind it whatsoever. For them it's just like, an act. It's just sex. Why do we have to feel the emotional, force, behind sex? I don't understand it. Maybe some bisexual women in the comments, some actual bisexual women in the comments can explain it, because it's something that it escapes me. I'm not really able to understand it. You will see a woman, right? And she'll be walking, and instead of you getting mad at your boyfriend, like, damn, why are you looking at that girl? It's like, what's wrong with you? You might be like, damn, her fat. Like, it got, its own physics. It got its own gravity pull. Like, shit, fat. It jiggles too. Like, I just honestly feel like if you're a bisexual woman, that's, more so the reaction you'd have rather than getting mad at your guy or whatever. If you tell me you're a bisexual woman and you tell me that you're open to having sex with a woman and me, I'm going to treat it as such and I'm going to act on it. I think a lot of women try to be cool. I think a lot of women try to fit in and be cool, be the cool girl, like, oh, or this dude that I'm with, he likes girls that like girls and I just want to kind of please him. I think they do it. I think some women, and this is not before the all police attack me, I think this is a some women thing. I don't think all women do this. I think there are some actual bisexual women, because I've met them in my life, but for probably the majority, I don't really think they're even like into that. It's just to kind of appeal to the male fantasy. So you said all of these girls are ugly, right? So I spot one, and she stands out because she was really the only white girl there. And this was, and I talked to her because I'm gonna say for two reasons, right? She had tattoos everywhere. If you're a woman and you have tattoos everywhere, I'ma just, in my head, it just screams you do OnlyFans. It was that, and it was also her body, and her look. Now, I don't know what it is. I can easily spot women that do OnlyFans or look like they would do OnlyFans. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess it's a gift. But I went up to her, right? I was like, hey, my name's, blah, blah, blah. My name is Adonis, blah, blah, blah. And we just start talking. And, I'm a very straightforward person. So I just instantly get to the nitty gritty. I'm like, hey, I do OnlyFans. Do you do? I feel like you do OnlyFans. You do OnlyFans, right? I said it like exactly like that. I was like, I do OnlyFans. I bet you do OnlyFans, right? And she was like, she looked at me like, how do you know that? Bro, I'm bold with it. I pull out my phone, show her a video of, the girl in who I brought with me. So I show her a video and she like, oh, okay. She showed me some of her work and we're like, okay, it's good to go. So what we do, I introduced them and then we start a group chat. So this is when the Avengers first started forming, right? I would say I'm like, who's Samuel L. Jackson in the Avengers? I don't know. I forgot, but that's who I am. And I got my Iron Man and I got my Captain America. Boom. Iron Man, Captain America. So I could count on them. They were very dependable. So yeah, I like that. I like consistency. I like when I can depend on you. I like when you're reliable. I like when you actually care because I made content with some girls that they're just like, I don't know, some of their brains don't work. It's like you try to guide them in the right direction to like making more money and just, being a better creator, and they just don't want to listen for some weird reason. We're in the group chat and we plan this, right? We plan this. I have a day set up and everything. Day of the threesome, right? The day of the threesome is supposedly happening, right? No. Turns out that, in for whatever reason, you can't get mad at women. Women, for the most part, they're like, they don't know what they're doing, right? They don't know what they're doing. So you can't really take them too seriously and get mad when they do things like that because it's just an emotional reaction. It's literally just, they're just super emotional. So you can't really take them too seriously when, things like that happen. I've had so many women try to put me in a position where they make me mad because they're trying to spite me for something they feel like I did intentionally. I'm not a malicious person. I don't try to go out my way and hurt people and make people feel bad about themselves or anything like that. You're not responsible for anybody's emotions. So if you've been honest with the women in your life, you're doing your job. Because lying is what weak men do. Like lying is something you do when you feel like other people have control over you. I don't feel like anybody has control over me in my life, so I don't have to lie to you. I'm gonna tell you like it is. I'm gonna tell you, yeah, baby, we like I have other girls I record with, or that's not what's going on here. Like this is not a relationship type thing. I don't lead, any girls on or anything. I'm an open book, 100%. Don't lie. Don't lie to save people's feelings because you don't really care about their feelings. You care about the consequences of those feelings. So I just view like men that lie about those type of things as kind of weak because it's just like, bro, you could have just been honest and save yourself the headache. I mean, will she like have a good reaction all the time? Hell no, but who cares, bro? It just saves you a lot of stress. The day of the threesome, right? I'm ready. I'm like, this video gonna go crazy because I'm all about the content. I'm like, this video gonna go crazy. I'm texting S. I'm like, okay, she not coming, but you can still make your way over here. You can still come over here because I mean, it ain't gotta be a threesome video. It can just be a me and you video. So, you know, she comes over here, and I'm gonna put that up there. I'm gonna put y'all the link to that. You know, enjoy yourselves. But you know, we had a fantastic time. After that situation, you know, I ran into the other girl in the thumbnail name. You know, named C. I met her when me and my friend went to Exotica, and it was the one in Chicago. You know, we went to Exotica. Well, on our way to Exotica, we went to hers, and you know, made a video with her. That was cool. Put her in a group chat. You know, I put all of them in a group chat, and it worked for a little bit. I don't work with, you know, women that are like in the industry, so my content is completely different from the majority of creators you're ever going to see. Like, all my content is with women that I've met in my personal life. I've never, like, even, you know, the one that shouldn't be named, that's a, you know, a star. Even her, like, all these women I've met in my personal life, I've never had the industry like really on my side. So I have to deal with a lot more things, you know, from this. I have to deal with like a lot more, and it's not because I don't treat it as a business. You know, it is my business, and I treat it as such. But it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, man, that was basically it. You know, the Avengers fell apart. Don't know why, but hope you guys enjoyed the story.